Good. Oh, Facebook, you're skewed. We had some technical things this morning. Don't know if anyone else is experiencing technical difficulties, but we'll see what we can do. Good morning. You see, yep. And YouTube is working. Hey Linda, sorry for the delay, my loves. Sorry for the delay. I am so grateful for the miracle of this technology. So if, one morning out of 103 mornings, it gives us a bit of a hiccup, I am content. I am grateful for everything that it provides for us, for showing up and for holding us in this space. So amazing. So amazing. For the technology that puts the music in my ear. So if you choose, the July playlist is up. Hi Liz, good morning Michelle. Hey Shannon. The July playlist is up, and it's up on my website, and it's up on Spotify. So if you're keen to use music, you can always load it up, or if you are enjoying the quiet is always there for you. There's been a lot of action and a lot of generative motion in June, and July, we really wrap it into the spine and the channel of the spine, and the way in which we communicate within ourselves is the work of July, coming from a teacher called Ravi Singh, who just makes the most beautiful sequences. I'm looking forward to this. And then in August, it will be the aura, that which surrounds us. So good things to come. If you use your oils, or if you want to even just set anything out around you, it could be a flower, it could be a picture, it could be a word. But again, acknowledge your space. It can be the space of my physical body, as I put blue tansy, copaiba, and lang lang is what's in the heart balm. Just really allowing an unveiling and a quality of momentum from the heart space out into the world. You can go down the forearms. You can use it on the soles of your feet. You can use the energizer on your heart or on the soles of your feet, just distributing your energy more evenly. But taking a moment before we begin to allow our space, the more articulate we are in the space that surrounds us and what is in the space that surrounds us, the more that will have an effect on us. We are such absorbent beings. And the sutras tell us that the mind reflects that which is set beside it, right? So if I set beside myself the scent of blue tansy, if I set beside myself the image of a picture that matters to me, or even colors, these are reflected and absorbed by the mind. Let's go. Palms together, sitting tall. So good to see you. So good to hear from you. Thank you for every letter. Thank you for every donation. Just a second before we jump in, for every donation. Because it's not just me that you're supporting. I've had wonderful exchanges with people recently as the word gets out about this practice and about our teaching. And they write and say, where's the link? How do I join? How much does it cost? I don't know how many I can afford, but I want to start. And I can answer, you join with what you have. And if you don't have anything, you join for free. It's completely available for you because it's completely available in you. Every donation you all have made is what makes it possible for me to answer and for people to say, no way. And to say, yes, you're invited. It's for everyone. We are all imbued and saturated with this life force. And this is our right to access it. Everyone. So every donation you have ever made is absolutely seeping out and keeping the door open. And I thank you on their behalf. Let's go. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of us, everything that holds us, the way in which we hold each other, the way in which that which is larger than who we are holds us all. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to that which is inside of me, holding me, guiding me, healing me. Outside and in, tuning in 3 times. Inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, start your playlist at Naturaleza if you are using your playlist, and if not, simply set your things aside and come to stand. You're either standing or you're seated on your chair. We'll inhale the hands up high. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go. In, out. Start loose. All the tension you may have already accumulated this morning, we're just going to breathe it out and down into the feet. Then we're going to use the stability of the legs to press down and rise up tall. In, and out. When you take care of yourself, clearing your space, clearing your state, clearing your joints and your breath, you are clearing and healing and caring for everyone around you. Three, 2, 1. Stand tall. Feel the space. 12 fingers away from you. All around. Honor it, notice it, feel it. Add to it, shake it out, wrists and feet. Draw your elbows back, one hand out, turn. As though you were pressing your wall, and from that wall, pull the opposite elbow back. Inhale, left hand, exhale, right. Little bend in your knees. Close your eyes. 3. Lift your toes, draw your thigh bones back, your elbows back, your heart up, your chin in, and then letting it out, your hands descend. Out the hands, out the feet a little bit wider, hands up high, palms together, fold over the left thigh. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale over the right thigh. Inhale, exhale. So a little bend in your knees here will take your tail back, keep your low back safe, and you're folding. It's controlled. You're not flinging yourself down. You're folding and rising out with a ha. 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 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, hands high, 3 sips in the mouth, in the nose. Hold, heart up, chin in. When you exhale, widen slowly, and just feel. Keep your hands wide, widen your fingers, feel the palms, feel the backs of your hands. Feel the front of the body, the back of the body. Stay in it. And setting down. If that's the time you have, those were 8 awesome minutes. Thank you for starting your day there. It's all you need to change your state. Come for that much. Same thing, tomorrow morning, if you don't have 90 minutes, come for the vinyasa, come for asana, 30 minutes, or stay for 60 or stay for 90. The small amount over time is more important. Set down, onto your back, here we go. Settling, arms wide, circle your right knee. And you are clearing out the largest joint. And a joint is a gateway, gathering of energy. Maybe the knee, maybe the right foot circles. And it's as though we're removing the kink from a garden hose so that energy moves through us fully and freely, reverse direction. It's called a marma. And a marma is an inflection point. Both a gathering and a bending. Keep it open. Feel it change your breathing. And put your right foot down. Circle your left knee. Can be so simple. You can do it seated in a chair or extending your leg, going around. Deepen your breath all the way down into your hip, starting to make space in the left side lung. Reverse your direction, smooth it out, strengthen it. So that when you're ready, both knees together or both feet together, zip up the center, roll your seat off the floor, and wide down as you can. Move as you can. If you like, hands can go overhead, and you may get all the way into halasana, into plow pose, and then roll it wide and down. Reverse.
It could be very simple. It could be very small. Knees bent, just circling the knees, or find your way in for 2. Good, good, good. And for 1. Bring it together. Knees bend, feet flat, hands behind your head to start here. Left hand reach overhead, right leg reach out long. Bring your right heel up, tap with your left hand. Inhale, open. Exhale to tap. Opening. 1 more. And roll your navel down towards your hips. And then keeping the tap of your heel at the cross of your ankle and add your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Exhale, cross. Inhale, down. Inhale, open. To X and to X. In and to in. Become very controlled. Know where your parts are. You're not falling up or falling down. 1 more. And change sides. Right hand overhead, left leg long. Rise up, tap your heel. Inhale, open out. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Work there, or add the cross right ankle behind the left and add the breath. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Go 1 more. And feet down, hands on thighs. Press away. Close your eyes and allow the crease where your thighs meet your body, let that get longer. Let your navel open. And just stay that supple, that long. And cross your left ankle over your right knee. And press your left thigh away. And now get longer on the left side. From the left collarbone, down the left of your back, down into your left hip, down into your left knee. And changing, left foot down, foot towards the center line, right ankle over your left knee. If you need to, a little side to side. Right palm, press your right outer thigh away, shoulders down. Space in the pelvis, space in the chest. Good. And bring it into your chest. So that as you roll your way up, heel wide, sitting tall. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. If your knees are bent, it's okay. Prop a block under your knees if you need to protect yourself. And then sweep softly side to side. So that you're opening from your armpit to your hip. All the intercostal muscles that line the ribs, give them a little more length, and this will start to change your breathing. And as you open the capacity of your breath, you begin to change your perspective. Might be very small, simple, might be really big and long. When you're upright, pause and walk your fingertips inside your thighs as you can. Lead your heart forward, your tail back, your chest broad, your legs long, your toes up. Elbows in, heart long. Reach into your in, and then the base of your pinky toe and your outer heel and your outer hip. And move that up and let it form the base of your cross-legged seat. So legs crossed, setting your block in front of you lengthwise. Okay. Seated right in the middle of your blanket.
If you're in your chair, put your forearms and walk yourself forward and fold. A little bit side to side. Keep walking yourself forward. Keep walking yourself down. Fold. Fold. A little bit side to side. Keep making space in your seat. Then draw your heart forward, your seat back, and your left forearm comes onto that block. Your right hand sweeps high and you roll open. You bring your right forearm down in front of your left. Inhale, sweep open. Close your eyes. And breathing out, roll down. Breathing in, roll up. Exhale down. One more time, and then we'll pause tall. Right hand stays high. Revolve through the chest, through the navel, into the seat. And the right hand comes down. Left hand high. Sweeping open. And the left forearm in front of the right. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling down. To open. And to down. We're going to go one more time and then stay tall. So rinse it out. And the left hand high. Stay. Draw your heart forward, your seat down. Spin through the chin, the shoulders, the navel into the seat. And all the way down, walk your fingertips forward, find a fold, perhaps finding your forehead onto the block, but keep the front of your chest long, looking forward. Keep the chest exactly that way, maybe forehead to the floor. Breathing into the center of your back. And walk yourself up, hands on thighs. And start a circle into the seat, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Circle into the center of your seat. Keep the top of your head steady. Long, deep breathing, or match your breath, exhaling across the back of that circle. Close your eyes and let it get quick and swift and easy. You're breathing out, contraction, limitation, separation. That you are a magnificent being of light with complete connection to everything you need. So anything that doesn't feel true about that statement, there's a block, there's a covering. And we're using a circle to see if we can loosen up some of that covering and just start to reclaim some of our limitlessness. You're getting taller, reverse direction. You're getting warmer. Down in the seat, down in the seat. Circling. And from that circle, circling through the abdomen, massaging the inner organs, so spongy, so in need of movement here. And then through the diaphragm, through the low ribs, through the chest, up the spine, through the throat, the shoulder girdle, the back of the neck, the face, the brainstem, the eyes, and the top of the head. Keep your circle go 5, 4, 3. Feel how from the center of you to the very periphery of you to just beyond you is brighter. We are beings of current. Low
Our separation is there until we are ready to remove it. A layer at a time, we realize that we are only self-limited. We move it out of the body, we move it out of the breath, and we start to move it out of our mind. Because our mind is quite collective. I believe what I impart to you, you believe, and you impart, and we organize ourselves in our culture, in our history. But now we can participate in dissolving that. When you become unlimited, one layer less, you share that into the culture, into the organization. Satnam, such great work. We are this. Legs out, shake out your feet, shake out your knees. There's less of that type of teaching on Thursdays. Try to be a little less on Thursday, a little quieter, just in the practice, just by request. Today, this is how it's going. It's part of practice. Why we practice is what we're here for. Build your seat. Heart up high. If you cannot sit up tall, sit on the edge of a chair or a couch and circle your arms. Start. So remembering shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, marmas, these intersections, these gatherings of energy, these places where they can either move fluidly or get stuck. Those are your joints. Let's get them moving. All the way out your fingers like you are flicking water off your hands. Create space for current. Rise tall. Sit deeply. And you find your circles. If it's too much on your shoulders, keep it slow. If it's too much on your elbows, keep it in your wrists. Wherever you've gone, find a whisper of ha. Close the mouth, out your nose. It's light and even. Add the bandhas if you choose. The heart comes up, the chin lightly in. So you're lengthening the back of your neck. You're lifting the pelvic floor. You're gathering the muscles of the low abdomen to wrap across the front body. And from there, the arms are at ease. X. Establish an expression on your face. Who are you in this moment? So it's not happening to you, but you're starting to participate, claim it. I am this. The hint of a smile. The softening of the eyes, an easy determination through the body. Who are you? Say it now, all the way to your fingertips. No matter what's in the outer world, no matter what's being said to us, we can come day after day and establish ourselves. You can free the limitations, establish yourself in your current. Three, two, one. Bring your hands up high. Go 3 sips in through the nose. Fill the collarbones. Keep that. Stay so tall. When you breathe out, it's coming out the top of your head like a cork. And the elbows soften and widen as you bring it down. Go wide, go wide, go wide. Feel it through your hands as they pass the height of your heart. On your back.
Knees bent, feet flat.
Rinse out that seat. Draw your right knee in. Hold the shin. Left leg long. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Broaden your chest. Draw your shoulder blades towards your spine. Hips are square. Shoulders are square. Feet are flexed. You are potent. Your angles are crisp. Your breath is steady. Change sides. Draw your left knee in. Extend your right leg out. Inhale your heel up. Exhale, set it down. So if you've been seated in a chair or in a car or in a plane, such a great way to restore your connection to your feet, which gets lost when we sit, especially in our sort of lousy modern chairs. Good. Bend your knees. Put your feet flat. Add a block between your thighs, just above the joint of your knee. So between the mid thigh and the knee, there's a spot there that fits the blocks. Elbows down. Press your heels into the floor. Peel up your hips. If you don't have a block, it's totally cool. Roll down. Press your heels down to lift your hips. Press your elbows down to lift your heart. Roll back down through the spine. Find that. Heels, hips, elbows, heart. Exhale down. Inhale. Heels. Exhale. You may become quicker. Get into the feet and the elbows and simply allow your hips to follow where your joints allow. Add the hands overhead if you're choosing. Brings you up onto the tops of your shoulders, lifts the heart slightly, but don't go so far that you feel a catch or a grab in your low back. If so, put more weight in your heels. Keep your elbows down. Going 3. Open the front body. Go 2. Good. 1 more we go, rising up. Keep it there. Hips stay high, elbows come down. Press your elbows down. Walk a shoulder, walk another. Stay 3. Lengthen hips, heart, back of the head into the floor. And then roll your way down. Set your block aside, hands on thighs. And press away. Relax your legs. Close your eyes. Good. Knees to your chest. Excellent, loves. Roll your way up. Roll your way up. Sitting tall. Strong seat. Heart high. If it doesn't work, sit on your chair or the edge of your couch, fingertips to your shoulders. Turn left, turn right. Start soft. Start light. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Turn from the base. So turn from whatever part of you has contact with the seat. And then turn from the abdominal muscles around the navel and let the upper back and the chest open and move freely. Inhale left, exhale right. Loosen your eyes and your lips. Work there or letting your wrist rise over your elbow.
Elbows a little higher, starting to come into the chest, into the elbows, into the fingertips, into the mouth corners. Do not hold yourself down in neutrality. This is an opportunity. Can you find joy? Thumb and first fingertips touch. There is precision. Gyam mudra in your hands. Go. We are ready to relieve ourselves of limitations. Maybe we didn't know what to do. If we were limitless, we would have no guidance. But now we're ready to shift. Now we're ready for what we can see we want. So let it be so. Hands up high, interlace the last three, point at the ceiling and turn. Inhale left, exhale right. I am willing. Quicker, looser. Is there a joy? It may be the opportunity to release limitation that says you are not allowed to grieve, or you are not allowed to be angry or upset. Feel. Release this sense of being contained, clean it out, and rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, 3 sips up. In the nose, fill the collarbones. When it goes out, you go out the top of your head and elbows widen. Take your time, take your time, take your time. You know what you need. You know. You know. Keep tuning in. You know. Belly down, belly down. So either belly down to the floor or belly to the wall. Left forearm, left palm flat to the floor. Right hand is bent and underneath, right arm is bent and your hand is under your elbow. Roll to your left side, your left hip. Bend your right knee and put your right foot behind the left thigh. If you're at the wall, your left palm is at the wall, your left arm is at the wall, and you simply turn your toes to face the right side. So your toes turn right. Your right knee falls open. Invite a change. It doesn't push harder. It means that pushing may have created a limit. It means invite change, soften. Get the breath where the breath hasn't been. And then bring it down, belly to the floor. Walk yourself to the left side of your mat. Walk your right hand wide to the right. Put your palm flat. You're going to come to the right side of your ribs and your hip. Draw your left knee high and drop it behind you. Left knee rolls open. Letting your head come to the floor. If it's too far, you can pop a block under your right side head. Invite the breath. And then invite change by releasing your approach from before. If you were pushing, soften. If you were super soft, give it a little precision. And bring it back down to the belly. Into the center of your mat. Feet are flat, toes pointing to the floor. Left fingertips go out, left toes back under, knee off the floor. Right hand reaches back to the floor. Bend your right knee, press into your heels, and lift your chest and come down. That's work. Or hold your right outer ankle, pressing up, rolling down. Opening the right quadricep, beginning to get a little elevation through the chest. Anchoring your hips, stay on the floor. One more, we go. Opening the right side chest and changing. Right hand out, right fingertips down, right toes down, left hand back, and left knee bends. Press up and down. Or hold the outer ankle, lifting up and going down. Maybe walking your right hand back an inch. Give yourself a little more leverage. Hips are square, chest is square. Be wise about your low back. Good. One more.
And then put your hands down beside your ribs. Walk your thighs back, elbows in. And you'll peel yourself up, putting it together, both sides. Roll down through the abdomen. Use your toes to rise up top. Put a bend in your knees. Your hips stay on the floor. Your thighs are on the floor. Just this little hinge. Now you may work right here, which could be totally perfect for you. Or reaching back, the full posture would be rocking boat. We're going to add a breath of fire, and we'll go 20 times. Three, two, and one. Good. Hands and knees. As you come up, come slowly, knees down, tuck of the chin, drop the crown of your head, round your back. So these are definitely the larger expressions of the postures. We're near the end of the week, we're near the end of the month. On Monday, I modify, so you can always replay Monday to know what you need to do to stay safe. Walk your knees to touch, bring your feet together, bring your hips to your heels, and fold. And fold. Ribs rise, head heavy. Lengthen. Press your fingertips down and away. Space through the mid-back. Settle your hips to your heels. Drop your head. Oh. Hands and knees. And turning over onto your back, hold your shins, roll yourself forward and back. All of us have within ourselves a self, a small self, and a large self. And the small self is so individual. And it has individual requirements. And what's magic about this practice is that it meets us where we're needed. Some of us need to be really just sort of turned on and activated and inspired. And some of us need to be brought back home and calmed down. Roll up to your feet. Get what you need. If you need inspiration, it's there. If you need anchor, it's there. Feet down, hands to hips, inhale, stand. Only you know. Only you know yourself. Bend your knees, stand up tall. When you own that self and you get what you need, then you establish a charge, and that allows someone else, hands to your shoulders, to establish theirs. And the difference between us is really what creates attraction. I'm not trying to have you be me. I need you to be you. Hands behind your head. Press down in your feet and rise up through the heart. Calm. If you need to inspire and rise into action, I want you to press into your feet and find your inhale standing tall. Each day requires us to attend to ourselves. The prana generates the energy, and then we get to use it. How is it distributed? How is it described to make it yours? Two more. Standing tall, hands wide, hands down. I am this. The whole practice is an articulation, a declaration. I am this. A freedom. Shake it out, hands and feet. Build your seat. Build your seat. Any reason not to be ourselves, we're shaking it off. Any fear not to be ourselves, we're building strength. Loosen the way. Elbows, wrists, fingertips, all of it out. If it's too much, I want you to imagine that you're tossing petals all into the air. If there's more, go more. If there's space, get big. What do you require? Close your eyes, find your breath.
Lips together, out the nose. Establish it in your posture. Establish it in your expression. Establish it in the space around you. I am this. This individual expression of infinity. I am this. Go. Eyes closed, movement steady. Stay right here. Stabilize it. Stay with it. Let the pattern and the breath override the fragmentation of distracted thoughts and actions. Stay right here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands up. I go 3 sips in the mouth. In the nose, fill the collarbone. Heart up, bring your chin in. Lengthen the spine, draw up into the fingertips, lift the pelvic floor. When you breathe out, it goes out the top of your head. And when you do, the hands slowly widen to the sides. Take your time. Eyes closed, slowly landing into the larger self, the infinite self, the unending, unbreakable self. Anahata, the unstruck, that which in you has never and can never be harmed. Anahata, energy of the heart. Great self. The small individual experience meets that larger sense of self and finds truth. And so it's called Sat Nam. Sat is truth. I bow to, I revere, and who I am this. And the action I take, she, he, they who act kartar, sat kartar, the action we take that is true and divine, the divinity that works through us, through our actions and our words and our choices. Palms together, we say sat. Palms face forward, kar. Palms press out, tar. Sat, kar, tar. Sat, kar, tar. Sat, kar, tar. Sat, kar tar, sat 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 kar tar. Continue. Sat kar. Letting the rhythm of the movement and the rhythm of the sound, and let it bless, and let it intend, and let it carry light through all your actions, light in all your words. Sat kar tar, 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 sat kar tar. Calling on the part of us that has never been harmed, calling on the part of us that has no lineage, calling on the part of us that knows only light. May it interrupt us. May it 10 seconds. Sat kar tar, 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 sat kar. One more. Sat kar tar. Eyes closed, hands on thighs, body steady and quiet and tall. If you choose, restart your playlist and lie to your back, one song of quiet. If you choose, stay tall, seated right where you are. Wherever you go, let the first few breaths be large. Adjust the body as needed. Feel yourself settle. Releasing any sense of hurry or obligation. Soften the skin around your eyes and your mouth. The hint of a smile. Breathe it in. I am this. Deepening your breathing, softening your face. Interlace your fingers. Reach out long overhead and down into the sea. Walk your feet in. Hold your shins. And draw yourself up to a cross-legged seat. So. Sweeping high and wide. Bring it up. Interlace your fingers, press it out, rock it down, and roll it up. And the next time you're all the way up, bring your palms together and down the middle. And sweep wide, reach up tall. Palms together down the middle. Inhale up. And bring down. And go one more time, all the way up, all the way up. Good. And all the way in. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead, center, I am this, Sat Nam. 8 count, Sat, 2 count, Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back tonight, 6:30. So 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will record it. It will be posted up on my website, but you are more than invited and more than welcome to come. It will be a breathwork practice. So just the way that in an asana flow or a vinyasa flow, we would move from posture to posture to posture, starting very simply, adding on. And then all of a sudden you find yourself in this fairly complex pose, but it was made of all the other pieces. Similarly, the breath is made of location and duration and texture and shape and form. And so we breathe in different ways, in different places, until we can put it together into a practice. And that practice of breath is really the place that begins to change us, hold us, and heal us. So we'll work our way into 3 different practices that you can then use. Ideally, after this, I'll make a little 10-minute, just a daily practice if you wanted to use it or check in. How we connect to the breath is how we connect to that field of vital energy that surrounds us. We're really actually just using the inhalation and the exhalation as a way to focus our mind and participate. But prana is this life force that we're a part of. And this yama is the way in which we interact with it. So if I'm breathing deeply and I'm really very grippy and powerful in my breath, that's how I'm interacting with what's around me. And we can learn how to simply be breathed. And our life becomes very vital and very effortless because we're attending to the way in which what life really is moving through us. So there will be a philosophical bent to it. There will be a practical aspect to it. We'll be moving. There'll be small pieces of asana, small pieces of kriya that set ourselves up, that initiate the movement to allow the breath to come through. Super. Looking forward to it. 6:30 tonight. Replay at any time. Information on the website, marthamcalpin.com/RSVP. I'll see you there.